Hi, hello, good and precious people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, this is Urelia Miroya, and you're welcome to my channel. So today, I'm back again with another very nice recipe, ugali, Kenya's finest, and some leg meat. It was really hot, as you can see, and I'm just digging in. I'm just enjoying my meal at this point, but the recipe is right after this. So don't go anywhere, stay locked in for the recipe. Oh, and also guys, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a new video, you'll be the first one to get notified. By the way, I don't joke with my bones, so if my neighbor's dog wants some, maybe it should change its owner at this point. Basically, for ugali, your water has to be screaming. Is it screaming hot? It has to be very hot, by the way, and boiling, as you can see. You just take your maize flour, or do you call it cornmeal? Maize flour, yeah. And you just keep on stirring until ishikane vizuri. Sijui kusema hiyo kushikana vizuri kwa kizungu wake, jamani, tanisamehea. So you just keep on stirring, and that's it until you get that consistency. And for me, after that, I'm basically good with that ugali. Naifunika tu na naachana nayo. I could cook it that way for like an hour, or even 30 minutes, or even 40 minutes. It depends with whatever else I'm doing. So that's it with the ugali. Then we get to the stew. We have our onions, we have garlic, tomatoes, and dania. That's all you're using for the stew. And some Royco cubes and salt. I'm not showing you that, but you'll see me adding in our stew later. I crushed those garlic cloves, 2 garlic cloves, and basically still chopping. I'll do lots and lots of chopping right now. Yeah. So guys, as I'm still chopping, interact with this video in the comment section down below and tell me what you'd love to see next. Which Kenyan cuisine would you love to see next, or which recipe would you love to see next? I have a bit of baking recipes in this channel. Make sure you interact with also my other videos and get me to 100 subscribers, please. Imagine just 100. Imagine that's the starting point, just 100 subscribers. Make sure you interact with this video and watch till the end. Thank you. So it's been a minute chopping. We are all done with chopping. Now let's get to frying. Just take your cooking oil, enough cooking oil, not that much, just enough. And start with our garlic. After the cooking oil is a bit heat, and you can see my cooking stick, it's frying. That's how you know your cooking oil is ready. And then I put in my garlic, the 2 garlic cloves that we had chopped earlier, and I will not allow them to burn that much. Then I'll put on my onions also and allow the onions to cook. One thing with me, I don't like burnt onions. Burnt onions and me, we cannot be in the same house, or in the same plate that I'm eating you find burnt onions. No. So I'll just cook them, you'll see. to a nice and good, just until they're well cooked, let me say that, but not burnt per se. So there we are, almost ready. Actually, it's ready. This is how I want the onions to be. And there is our meat, leg meat, nyama ya mguu. Watu kula mtura, hii mnajua. Hii lazima mnajua kama unakulanga mtura. So there is this lady plug of mine where I go to eat mtura, and she sells this nyama at only 100 shillings. And as you can see, it's enough for 2 or 3 people at one meal, one serving. But if you want, this is for 3 servings or 2 servings, depends on how much you eat. And that is our dania. Or is that parsley? Is it parsley in English? I'm not even sure. So I'll just allow that meat to cook well and leave it to brown a bit, and please allow it to stick on the sufuria. There is no harm in that. We will wash it. Either way, there is no harm in the meat sticking on the sufuria. As you can see, there's no harm in that. So I'll put our tomatoes. I was telling you a story about the meat, and now this lady, when I buy the meat, and she's like, do you know how many benefits this meat has? It even cures your bones and all that and all that. And I'm like, okay, good. Nipea mia tuone. Those are Royco cubes. I'm sure you are familiar with them, so I'll just use 2 at this point so that it can cook with the tomatoes. Yeah, and stir and cover my sufuria after stirring. This is not a lid, by the way. It's not a sufuria lid, it's a plate. And this plate is a must-have in your house. If you don't have it, make a point because it's a multi-purpose. It serves in very many ways. So after a few minutes, our tomatoes were done. I salted the stew a bit to taste a bit of salt and a little bit of water to just make a bit of sauce, because I don't have veggies and I'll eat it anyways without veggies. Trust me, this ugali has been cooking for the past like 40 minutes. So it was a bit hard. As you can see, even the malondo inasonga. Kuna wachache wameelewa kenye nimesema. But now wacha tupakue ugali sasa. My country people, please, you should be proud of me for doing this. Yani nimepika ugali paka the malondo imetoka na ugali. You should be proud of me for doing this. And you can see that steam, it's still hot. It's been cooking for 40 minutes. And now we're back to our stew. As you can see, a few minutes later, it's ready because the meat was already boiled, by the way. So I didn't have to boil it first because I don't even have the strength to boil migu in my house. It's a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to get that well boiled. So I bought it while it was already boiled. Now time for serving. Time for serving, guys. Our meal is ready. You are welcome for, is it breakfast, lunch, dinner? Which meal are you having right now? You're welcome. Come along, let's eat. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for watching, and you're welcome anytime for some lunch, dinner, or breakfast. Guys, this was hot. As you can see, you've already seen this clip before. And see you next time, guys. Remember to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell so that you may be notified anytime I upload a new video. And please, guys, 100 subscribers, please. Thank you for watching. Bye. See you next time.